Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a haul to share with you. It's a small haul. It would be bigger. I'll explain in a moment. We have some missing items, which I'm going to have to contact Canada Post, I think. Anyway, we'll get into that. But this is all about Vintage Chic Scents, or VCS, as we will call it from here on out in this video. A very small haul that I have, as she is going to be leaving us as a vendor basically at the end of 2023. So I'm not exactly sure the exact cut-off date. I've been buying some things from the pop-up that she has every so often, but when it comes to blossom bars, that she has unlimited amounts, and then she has a list of scents that she's trying to get through for the whole year. I have purchased a few of those, and some of them are on their way, and one of them is missing. Well, let's get into a couple of these and I'll explain why I'm missing something. I was trying to do this all together as a video, that just didn't turn out. Murphy's Law. First of all, we'll start off, every order that you get from VCS, you get a free sample, which is very lovely. You don't have to do that. Vendors don't have to do that at all, but it's really nice when they do. And sometimes if you find a new scent that you love, you're like, okay, I think I'm gonna buy this in the future. This is Vaudeville. This is described as wildberry mousse, strawberry, raspberry, guava, and cotton candy. And so the scent notes smell so good. This is really big, and this is probably what I would use in the great room in the summertime, split it in half. This is delicious. I really love this. I don't know if it's a blossom bar size worthy for me, but if she were to have this as a pop-up, perhaps. I know I'm filming right now, and I think tomorrow is a pop-up. If she has some tomorrow and this is there, I might get like a couple shapes, but we'll see what she offers. This is very nice. A great way to get us hooked for only 7 more months. Oh, darn. Why do the good ones always go so soon? Next up, we're going to talk about some shapes. I did pick up doubles of things that I thought I was going to like. Now, this was an order I placed that you had to go in real fast and get what you really liked and get out. It wasn't a pre-order where it was unlimited. Those are the blossom bars. This was like, whatever she made, here you go. I'm open. And that's all, folks. So I jumped on this one. I got 2 of the same. And it's a huge wax melt, first of all. We'll get into the scent notes in a moment, but look how thick that is. It is in the heart. This is called the Love Potion number 9, and it's strawberry, apricot, and ginger ale. And I do love ginger ale and fizzy notes in fragrance, and like in home fragrance. What I will say is there's something to this that I'm hoping just like a little bit more marinating, a little bit more time to settle. I probably won't melt this until summertime based on the fizzy notes for the most part, but there is a note in here. I'm not sure if it's the apricot, because her strawberry is bar none one of the best any of the vendors do out there. Ginger ale, I love her ginger ale. It's not really hard to go, you can't really go wrong with ginger ale, but there's something. So that leads me to believe it might be the apricot. Now, with that being said, what it might do when I melt it are 2 different things. And what I mean by that, there's just something that lingers a little bit, and I don't know how to describe it. It's not something I hate, but it's not something I would have put together. Strawberry and ginger ale, you could have stopped right there. I love apricot as well, don't get me wrong, but something I think that leads me to feel like it's the apricot in here. But again, I'm going to let this one marinate a little bit. We have 2 pieces. I'm going to get a lot of melting out of these. We'll give this a try in a little while, likely towards summer. On to a really big heart, like the size of this one, which is huge. And look at this. I don't even know what the weight is for this. I can't remember what this was called, but it was like an over pour, and it's got one of my favorite scent note combinations. This was the Chicago outfit in embeds. So that's what these are, embeds. And then it's got the Al Capone over pour. So there's 2 of my favorite scents that she does overall blended together. Yeah, girl, if she did this, if she did Al Capone, and of course, Chicago outfit, which is one of the ones we'll talk about in a moment, and blossom bars, I would buy them. With that being said, this is described as strawberry, mango, ginger ale, juicy blackberry, mango, infused ginger ale. So it's just delightful, and this is something I want to use this summer. I will have to chop this up. It'll probably last me a very, very long time. I do have other bags I can transfer this to once chopped up. This smells so good, you guys. I'm so happy I got this. I'm sad I only got 1. I want more. So before I show you guys the last 2 items I have, so speaking of Chicago outfit, so on her very, very first Blossom Bar pour, the pre-order, I ordered a Chicago outfit and a Central Park snow globe. I'm just going to tell you that now. That's supposed to have been in this video as well. I don't know where they are. I tracked it all the way to the US, and then it said that it departed the originating country, the United States, and was heading over to Canada. So I have no idea who has the hands in it right now. I'm going to have to put in some sort of investigation with Canada Post, let Kirby and her team know too, so perhaps they have to look on their end for UPS or USPS, I don't know. Anyway, it's just been like that. I'm filming on February 25th and it has not moved anywhere since February 11th. So, and I have not received anything. So sometimes you kind of hope that maybe it just hasn't got scanned, but you know, it should be scanned, got past your customs. It hasn't had any of that yet. That being said, I'm really hoping now that Kirby will pour those 2 fragrances or scents again, because I don't know if I'm ever going to get those 2. It was just 2 Blossom bars, those, you know, but they're, again, I'm only buying what I really, really like and what I love. And those are 2 items, again, Central Park Snow Globe and Chicago Outfit, that are just to die for. So I don't know what to do about that one. But anyway, let's move on to the other bits that I have here. So then we have like these like cupcake style, not really cupcake, but it's like a tin. It's quite large. A lot of really nice luster, which is a little messy, I'm not gonna lie. This is green, if you can't tell. Sprinkles or sparkles or iridescence on top. This is of the scent Breakfast at Tiffany's. Now all this time, I've been melting wax melts for many years. So many people talk about Breakfast at Tiffany's and I've never tried it. So I thought, well, you know, again, VCS is going out of business in the next 7 months. So let me just try these. And I really enjoy this. It's not a 10 out of 10 for me. It's like an 8 out of 10, at least on cold. So we'll find out when we melt this. But it's described as almond cream cheese croissant and a hot coffee. So I don't smell a lot of coffee in this one, but it's very lovely, but we'll see what it does when it's melting and the heat hits it and all that stuff. So I really enjoy the scent of this, an 8 out of 10 on cold, and this will definitely go around my great room space. Last but not least, we have one more set. So again, like I was trying to buy 2 of everything that I really thought I would like. This one, again, is just that tin. It's no different than the one I just told you about. And this one is in Bob Hope at the Cafe. Sweet strawberry rhubarb pie topped with chantilly cream topped with extra strawberries. I mentioned already, Kirby does a great strawberry blend. So yeah, I think out of this whole haul, my very, very favorite, of course, has to be this. But my second favorite is definitely the Bob Hope of the Cafe. This is just decadence. Like I just received it. I already pulled my melting basket for March. But this might be something I pull for April because that strawberry is just so creamy and it's just so inviting and just reminds me of spring going into summer. So it might be an April or May melt, but this is very, very nice. And again, this will go in my great room. There's no coffee. It says at the Cafe. Like her blends with strawberry are generally ending with the words cafe, but no coffee. This is huge. Like again, I will get tons of melting out of this particular piece and I can't wait. All right, you guys, that is it. It's a small haul like I mentioned, and I am missing a couple items. I might have to reach out to both Kirby and her team to look at on her end and Canada Post on my end, because it doesn't really it doesn't really tell me who might be responsible. It's like in that in between, like I feel like it got lost. And every time I go to the post office box, I'm always hoping that maybe it's there, but it hasn't shown up yet. So with that said, you guys, that is my haul. That is everything I got. And I know I'm going to have loads of hauls from Kirby or Vintage Chic Scents in the year of 2023, because again, it is one of my favorite vendors and she is leaving the business. As always, be safe, take care, and have fun, you guys. Bye.